Okay, I'm going to mix and make aqueous solutions of sodium chloride, sodium phosphate, silver nitrate, lead 2 nitrate, and sodium sulfate. And I want to ask myself, do any precipitates form? Well, this is pretty rough. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cations, and I've got 5 anions. So this gives me 25 different combinatorial possibilities. So how can I quickly solve this problem? Well, one way to do this is to set up a matrix where I put each salt in its order. So over here I'll put the cations. I'm going to put sodium and I'm going to put chloride. Now I'm going to draw a line here and draw a line here. And this cell represents my reactant, sodium chloride. Now I'm going to put sodium here, and I'm going to put phosphate here. And this salt in the diagonal represents my reactant, sodium phosphate. Now I'm going to put silver here, and I'm going to put nitrate here, draw my lines, and this cell in the diagonal is my reactant, silver nitrate. Now I'm going to put my lead plus 2 here, and I'm going to put my nitrate here, draw my lines, and this cell in the diagonal is my reactant, lead nitrate. And now for my last salt, I'll put Na plus here, sulfate SO4 minus 2 here, and this salt along the diagonal is my reactant. Now the off diagonals are all the possible combinations. So a 5 by 5 matrix has 25 combinations, of which 5 are what I mixed. So 20 are the possible ions that could result, or the possible salts that could result by the ions exchanging. Now I'm going to apply my solubility rules, because this is 20 questions, but I'm not going to apply it to each salt. I'm going to apply it to each ion. Rule 1A says all salts of sodium are soluble. So everything here is AQ, no precipitate. All salts of sodium are soluble. Everything here is AQ, no precipitate. All salts are soluble. Everything here is AQ. Now I go and apply my solubility rules to the anions. Rule 1A, all salts of nitrate are soluble. All salts of nitrate are soluble. Okay? Now I come over here and I go to the cells that have not been canceled. Okay? Silver chloride. I go to my solubility rules, and this is a solid. So I make AgCl. Lead chloride. I go to my solubility rules. This is a solid. PbCl2. Okay? Now I come over here. Silver phosphate. I go to my solubility rules. Ag3PO4. Go to my solubility rules. PB3PO42. Okay? And everything else, whoops, I got some over here, don't I? Okay, for sulfates, AgSO4 is AQ, so it's soluble. But lead sulfate is a precipitate, lead 2 sulfate, PbSO4. So I made 5 salts. But notice that how by setting up a matrix, I could figure out what was mixing with each other, and I could have reduced the number of questions I solved and make what could be a very complicated problem real easy to navigate.